Hey there guys, today I'm going to be showing you 3 quick tips for creating node groups in Blender. At the end of this video will also be a link to this 3D print shader I'll be using as my test dummy. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so the first tip I want to show you is color all your important nodes, the ones that you think you'll be adjusting, and give them a name. For example here, I'm going to be using this node right here to control the strength of displacement. So I can go in here, if we hit N, under label, I can change the name to strength. Very simple to do, and you can change the color here by clicking color, dropping it down, and getting a nice red in there. That way I'll be able to see it later, which is extremely helpful with large node groups. Alright, so the next tip I want to give you is to use value and RGB nodes for anything that you think you're going to need to adjust. The strength, for instance, I know I'm going to adjust this value, so I can hit Shift A, Input, Value, drag it over, set it to 0.01, and connect into there. Then I can move the value node over here, so I have it off to the side, so whenever I'm ready to group, I know what I'm going to be adjusting. Another tip, Shift A, Converter, Math, add it into the mix, turn it to multiply, set it to 0.01 instead, and set this one here to 1. That way you can have a less random value, and it'll let it change it a little bit more subtly. You can also do the same thing for RGB. So you hit Shift A, Input, down to RGB, choose the color, grab the base color, drop it into the RGB node, connect the two, and then you can drop this over here. When you're ready to group everything, you simply Control left click and drop it into there. The next tip I want to give you is to frame your adjustable nodes. These here nodes all control the threshold. So I will hit Shift P with the Node Wrangler add-on enabled, and they're automatically framed for me. Now I can name this threshold, and the name pops up so I can easily identify where my threshold nodes are. Alright guys, so here's a bonus tip for you. You use the material output displacement in order to add categories into your shaders. If we plug the displacement into the group input, we can rename it, put it up to the top, and now we have a blank node input. Now we can use this again to make a blank space here to add an indentation. We just delete the name of it and put it all the way up right below the general settings. You can do this throughout the node to categorize your settings and add a little bit of uniqueness to it. If you found the information in this video helpful, please leave a like. If you disliked the video, please leave a dislike. If you'd like to see content like this in the future, consider subscribing and leaving a comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.